All right, we signed Basaru Fofana, Kim Jong-min, Christian Gonzalez, Ben Kaba, Diogo Augusto, and Juan Añasco. Those are our 6 signings. First, we do not expect a lot from Basaru Fofana. And okay, Basaru Fofana was a flyer signing from the Burkinabe League. He's just going to hang out for a couple of years playing for the U23s and maybe make us some money if he develops well because he is a professional. That's fine. The next signing, Kim Jong-min, 20-year-old target man striker expected to have 3.5 to 4-star potential. He has higher than that. He is a very large individual, moves pretty well, has a great first touch, and just operates nicely as a target man type player. In the mold of Enrique Borges, who expected to be not here. Christian Gonzalez, potential's not really there. We're pretty sure we signed this guy for free, so have fun on the U23s, Christian. Absolute pleasure. Let's just get Ben Kaba out of the way. This guy was a U19s level goalkeeper that we signed again for free from the Burkinabe League. And so he's just going to play with the U19s for a year, and we'll see. We'll reevaluate him when we get there. We didn't expect Ben Kaba to be great. Juan Añasco. Yes. Yes. Quickness. This dude needs a burst. He needs some burst. A man that makes his money with intelligence. I disagree. I don't think he needs a ton more technical ability. I think he's always going to be really smart. I think we need to make this guy athletic. We need to make Añasco athletic. He's already in the Paraguayan national team. We know that. That's good. And Diogo Augusto. We paid 2.2 million for this guy, Diogo. It looks like he's come up a little short of where we would have hoped. 18-year-old Diogo Augusto. He's resolute, and we're probably going to end up getting good value for this, but I don't like it. All right, leaving the club, ladies and gentlemen, Yi Bin has departed. Yi Bin, ladies and gentlemen, a beloved. Get in, Yi Bin! Gonna miss that, man. Ishen departing for PAOK Thessaloniki. $17 million sale we worked out on Wednesday. Yeetus Brutus, thank you for the 7 months as part of the Hammers. Barry Boy, I appreciate the 2 months. Thanks for being a part of an elite online gaming community. Ishen in the Twitch chat, upset, understandably, as he's headed off to PAOK Thessaloniki for a $17 million transfer deal. Portuguese Premier League Player of the Year, Thomas Isgren, the 21-year-old Swede, building his legend. 8 goals, 2 assists, 22 matches as a center back. And he won the Young Player of the Year award as well. What a baller. Goalkeeper of the Year was Pontus Dahlberg. I'm head coach of the year, which is great. All right, guys. We're set. We're locked in. We've got our players on our team now. We've got the guys around the team that we wanted, and we are officially in the transfer window. Team's turned down Nascimento. That's okay. We've got it in the bag. It was the Chivera. That interesting offer here for Jonathan Chivera. 3.6 million up front, 1.5 million after league appearances. Installments over the next 3 years, paying out $308,000 a year, a percentage of profit from the next sale. I think we're going to end up taking this. This is a fair offer for a guy that's not worth a ton of money that we were going to loan out for another year and then maybe hope to get an offer that looked like this. I think this is something we should take. Jonathan Chivera, he was a relevant first-team player for us for a while. Freaking bottle command. Who got the bottle command out? God bless America. Bye, Jonathan. Changzhou Guojin Saint-Yi from China put 22.5 million on the table for JJ Min. Hard for me to turn down. Dude, will you just give me something, please? How is that, like, we're not even negotiating here, man. We're not. You're just giving me 4 million and you're like, so you're gonna take 4 million? And I'm like, well, not really. Oh, this one hurts. On this episode of Zealand, the gang breaks up. I know. Big Walter Mabasso on the way out. Never somebody, he's similar to Jason Cerna. Never somebody that people had a lot of interest in. Club captain for the last 2 years. We signed him end of contract and then paid $300,000 to get him early. We paid $300,000 to get him in early, and he just kept playing, man. He just kept playing. And he ended up with 84 league appearances, 17 goals for the club. And he's got 54 appearances to the Australian national team. He's set for a long, productive international career. This is a sad day. Walter Mabasso. This is a sale with 2 years left in his contract because we were realizing we probably weren't going to give him another contract, and he's just going to play less and less in the first team. And so this is the move we needed to make. Is Zealand a monster for selling Mabasso? Yes, an extra, yes. Awesome, great. But love to the captain. He's raised 2 league trophies with us. All right, Walt. See you later, man. We've run out onto the tarmac and just grabbed Walter Mabasso's arm, and we've kept him. That's stupid. You get to stay. What's your problem? Okay, we'll figure that out later. To be honest, I got lost. We just ran out onto the tarmac and... Walter! Wait! Walter! Come back, Walter! PSG making some moves, offering for Carl Dahl. 22.5 for JJ Min. Oh, the agony of this transfer window is a lot. It is a lot. I was thinking we might be the initial goal was like 25 for him, 22.5, not bad. The broken leg, losing that first step, I think we have to capitalize on his good form in terms of what we know he is. Barrientos and Matias failed to attract any offers. Liu Shenhua, 18-year-old Chinese center back, headed back to China. They offered $350,000 for him. We'll take it. Juan Chavera. Now, this guy might not be a headline maker. He might not be somebody that dictates a rapturous applause, but this is a guy we signed for $37,000 who battled his way into substitute contention and played as a very regular sub for us in cup matches, in league matches for the better part of 3 seasons before getting a loan to the second Spanish division and now a sail back to Colombia. I really like this guy. I always liked him. He was big, he was balanced, he played the whole back line. He was the best version of what we thought he could be, you know? And he's headed back to Colombia to have what I hope will be, he's gonna not like me, a successful rest of his career, you know? This one's gonna hurt. We signed him for 3.6 million from Daejeon Citizen. He was honestly a brilliant player for us when he was on the field, but after a broken leg and some struggles on the training ground and just an understanding that, you know, we don't think he's going to be a guy that helps elevate us to the next level. JJ Men. The JJ KJ partnership is a thing of the dreams. It did not become reality, unfortunately. Honestly, the broken leg really rerouted his career completely. He's never recovered his pace. We've not seen any significant development from him after the broken leg. We've actually seen him kind of get worse. I mean, when you look at his like progress attributes wise, all time, I mean, this is his all-time progress attributes wise. I'll get out of the way here. It's just not great. Right, since he joined the club, this is where his attributes are gone, and this is just not a player that we think is going to be capable. He got game time after the injury. He came back, and this past season was when, you know, the back half of this past season's when he played. He appeared in 12 league matches. He scored in 8 of them. A couple of assists, right? And he was he's in great form. That's why he's selling for a really significant chunk of change. Standing ovation for a player that captured the imagination. He's going to be great for the Korean national team for a long time. He's just not great for us anymore, and I think this is the peak of his value that we're going to be able to get for him. Goodbye, JJ. It was an absolute pleasure.